What's up, everybody? This is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Tuesday afternoon to all my viewers on this awesome channel as we are beginning Season 2 of NBA 2K21. And in this matchup, the Oklahoma City Thunder will be traveling once again to Portland, Oregon, the capital city of Oregon, where, by the way, Matt Groening, the creator of The Simpsons, is really from. Grew up near Springfield, Oregon. So that's pretty interesting to see. And I chose this matchup again because really, back from Season 1, we did this matchup. And I'll also have the link to the video in the description if you guys want to check that video out. But anyways, moving on. Starting five for Oklahoma City, they got George Hill, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, LeGuint, Darius Bazley, and Al Horford. For the Portland Trailblazers, they got Damian Lillard, CJ McCollum, Derrick Jones Jr., Robert Covington, and Jusuf Nurkic. So without further ado, we'll see you at tip-off time. Alright, here we are in the Moda Center in Portland, Oregon, as it's tip-off time, and the Oklahoma City Thunder win the tip-off. George Hill has possession of the basketball for the Thunder, and he's going to pass it to Al Horford, and he makes 2 points in the paint there. First points of the season, by the way, for Al Horford, and it's the first points of Season 2. And Damian Lillard shoots this one in for three, and this is now going to be 3-2. The cover athlete for NBA 2K21 on the Xbox One and PS4 editions, and there is a foul on CJ McCollum. And now LeGuint Dort is thinking about passing the ball to Al Horford and back to George Hill, and then he passes it to Dort, and then Bazley makes the 2 points there. So now this is going to be a 4-3 lead. So I'm going to pass it to Robert Covington and then back to Lillard. And I'm thinking I'm going to shoot another three here for Damian Lillard. And the T-Blazers lead it 6-4 here in Portland, Oregon. George Hill loses the ball. Damian Lillard, he's going to go up. And he's going to make a layup there. And Al Horford, by the way, made that shooting foul. So this is going to be 2 points. This will be 2 points for Lillard. And a third one if he makes the free-throw line. And he does make it, so it's now 9-4 here in Portland, capital city of Oregon. Now Gilgeous-Alexander loses the ball. CJ McCollum, however, has possession of it, and he's going to shoot that one in for two. So this is now 11-4 here in the Moda Center. So now George Hill is going to pass it to Gilgeous-Alexander, and then he's going to pass it to George Hill again. And now he's thinking of, will he shoot this in for three, or will he just go for it on two? So he's going to pass it to Bazley, and Bazley makes the first dunk of the game here for Portland, here for Oklahoma City, his first dunk of the game. And now Damian Lillard is going to shoot this in for three. This will count, so it's now 14-6 here in the Moda Center. So the Trailblazers are leading this by 8 points, so Gilgeous-Alexander, and there is a foul. And now Carmelo Anthony, the 17-year veteran from Syracuse University, whose birthday is on May 29th, shoots this in for three. And it's now 17-6. So surprisingly, he got drafted in the same year LeBron James, Chris Bosh, and Dwayne Wade played in this league. So Anthony, and I think him and LeBron are the only active players since the 03 draft to still play in this league. So now it's going to be 8-17. Oklahoma City dunks it in. So I'm going to pass the ball to Carmelo Anthony. And he's going to go up. And there is a shooting foul. And he gets an opportunity to shoot it at the free-throw line for one more point. And this will count. Oh, not count. This will not count for Portland. So that being said, Williams is going to pass it to Maledon, and then he's going to do 2 points in there, so that will count. So this is now going to be 19-10 here in the Moda Center as I pass the ball to Carmelo Anthony, and he's going to shoot this in for 3, and this will count. So this is now going to be 22-10. All right, now I'm going to pass the ball to Afranee Simons, and he's going to shoot this in for 3. The IMG Academy product, who went to the G League, I think, just for 1 season. He did not go to college, believe it or not, and he is named after Penny Hardaway, because Penny Hardaway's real name is Afranee, believe it or not. So, after this 3 throw, after the second attempt, first one is good, and if they make this one in, Portland will lead this by 13, and he actually does make it in. So, with that being said, we'll see you guys in the second quarter. All right, now this is the beginning of the second quarter here in the Moda Center, and I'm going to pass the ball to Carmelo Anthony. He's going to go up, and he's going to dunk it one-handed, and it's now going to be a 27-12 lead here in Portland, Oregon. So now the Thunder have possession of the ball. They're going to pass it to Uski, and he's going to get that in. So now this is going to be 27-14. And I'm going to pass the ball to Carmelo Anthony, and he's going to do a layup there. And it's now 29-14. 12 points for Carmelo Anthony in this episode. 5 for 5 in field goals. 2 for 2 in the three-point line. So Afranee Simons got a foul. So now this means Oklahoma City has possession of the ball, and they're going to pass it to Poyavuski, and he misses it. So I'm going to pass it to Damian Lillard, who's going to shoot this in for 3, and it will now be 32-14 in this game for the T-Blazers, as they're leading us by 18. So George Hill has the possession, and he's thinking, I'm going to pass it to Horford, and they're going to make this in. So now this is going to be 16-32. The Trailblazers leading this by half. So Lillard, he's going to make this in for 3. So this is now going to be 35-16 here in Portland. So now, and the Thunder take a timeout. All right, now Robert Covington is going to pass the ball to Damian Lillard, and he's going to shoot this in for 2 points. It's now 37-16 in this basketball game here in Portland. So now George Hill is going to pass the ball to Al Horford, and then Gilgeous-Alexander, he's finding direction, and he's going to pass it to George Hill. He's going to make that one in for 2 points, actually, and now this is going to be a 19-point lead here for the Trailblazers. And now Damian Lillard, he's going to shoot this in for 3, and this is now going to be 40-18. So he's going to pass it to Gilgeous-Alexander. And now Gilgeous-Alexander, he's thinking he's going to go up. Oh, it's blocked, actually. So I'm going to pass the ball to Melo. And Afranee Simons actually dunks this one in for 2, and it's now 42-18 here in. And now Simons has the ball. He's going to go up, and he's going to dunk this in. And it's now going to be 44-18 here in Portland, Oregon. So now Shai Gilgeous-Alexander loses the ball, and now Afranee Simons makes the layup there. So this is now 46-18 here in Portland, Oregon. So Gilgeous-Alexander, and there is a foul there. And they're subbing out their depth chart. So Carmelo Anthony made that incredible block earlier after Gilgeous-Alexander was trying to attempt to dunk here in, I think, about a couple seconds ago. So that means OKC has the ball. We got, I believe it was out of bounds. So Dort, he's going to shoot this in for 2. And now this is going to be 46-20. So we got 23 seconds to go in the first half. Lillard shoots this in for 3, and it's now going to be 49-20. And now he's going to pass the ball to Mate Leon. And now Mate Leon is going to do it from mid-range, I believe, here. So now I'm going to pass the ball to Damian Lillard with only 9 seconds to go. Will he make this in for 3? Yes, he will. And we'll see you guys in the second half. All right, now Damian Lillard has possession. He's the leading scorer for this Portland Trailblazers basketball team with he had 29. Now it's 31 points in this game, so it's now 54-24. Portland is leading this by 30. Now Gilgeous-Alexander loses the ball, and it was out of bounds, and we still get possession, even though we recovered the ball. So that's good to hear. So now Afranee Simons is going to pass the ball to Damian Lillard, and I'm going to pass it to CJ McCollum, who is from Canton, Ohio, not far from Akron. So it's now 57-24. And now Gilgeous-Alexander, he's going to shoot this one in for three and not. And now Carmelo Anthony has possession of the basketball, and he's going to shoot this one in for three, and it's now 60-24. And he's been on the Portland Trailblazers for about a year now after coming out of free agency, I think, during the 2018 season. So he only spent very little with the Houston Rockets. And he played most of his time with the Denver Nuggets and the New York Knicks, respectively. But he is one of very few NBA great players not to have made an NBA Finals. He's never won nor made a Finals. So, speaking of that, Carmelo Anthony passes the ball to Damian Lillard, and they wear both wear number 0. So Damian Lillard wears 0, and Carmelo Anthony is wearing 00. So now Gilgeous-Alexander, he's going to shoot this one in for three, misses it, and I'm going to pass the ball to Carmelo Anthony, and he's going to go up, and he jumps up high and dunks that in for two. And it's now going to be 65-26 here in Portland, Oregon, with only a minute and 12, minutes. So now I'm going to pass the ball to Carmelo Anthony. He's going to go up and he's going to make a layup, and there is a foul on Al Horford. That's a shooting foul. So 19 points and 1 rebound for Melo. So if he makes this three throw line, he'll get 20 points. So now it's 68-28. The Trailblazers are leading this by 40. So now Medion, and he loses the ball, and that is a backcourt violation. The Thunder have possession. All right, now it's 30 seconds on the shot clock, and now we got CJ McCollum, and he's ready to shoot this in for three. It was 22% covered, but the release on that shot was excellent. So, and there is a foul on CJ McCollum. That's going to be a personal foul with only 22 seconds left on the clock here in Portland. And now Jones Jr., I'm going to pass it off to McCollum, and I'm going to shoot this in for three, and that will count. So that means we'll see you guys in the fourth quarter. The score now is 80-28 here in Portland, Oregon. All right, now it's 80-28 here in Portland. So now they lose the ball out of bounds. OKC still has possession of the ball. So now that being said, the Thunder are thinking about passing the ball off to Theo Mation, and he misses that shot. So I'm going to pass this off to CJ McCollum. And McCollum here is going to shoot this one in for three. That will count. So now this is going to be 83-28. And the Trailblazers are leading by 55. And they might get the first win of Season 2 on this Expedition franchise. So, on this Expedition series. So now they're going to pass it to Theo Mation, and they lose the ball, and OKC still has possession. All right, now it's 85-28. We got Damian Lillard here for the Portland Trailblazers ready to go up, and he makes this in for two. So Damian Lillard has 36 points on the game, so he's 13 for 13. The rest of the team, though, scored double the points, and there is a foul on Nasir Little. And now they're going to, Roby is going to pass it off to Theo Mation, and Mation is going to pass it, and then he passes it back, and then he will make this in. And now this is going to be 87-30 here in Portland, Oregon. And CJ McCollum makes this one in. So now they're leading a third of the way. So let's see. 9 out of 3, you divide that by 3, and then it's 3 and then 1. So we're leading this by a third of the way. So, and they get blocked. So I'm going to pass the ball off to Carmelo Anthony. And Carmelo Anthony, he's going to make this in for 3. And this is now going to be 93-30. So if we score 7 more points, we'll make the triple. We'll be at the 100 spot. So that's really going to be interesting, as we got CJ McCollum ready to dribble the ball. And he's going to shoot this one in for 2 points. And it's now 95. 27 points in this game for McCollum. And there's 10 in this quarter. So that means Theo Mation, he's going to shoot this in for 3. Actually misses it. So I'm going to pass the ball to Carmelo Anthony. And Carmelo Anthony is going to make that in for 3, and it's now 98-30. And he's going to pass it to Theo Mation. And now Mation, and there is a foul. All right, now I'm going to pass the ball to Afranee Simons. And I'm thinking here, he's going to shoot this in for 3. And it will now be 101-31. So, Portland is leading this by 70-some points. So that's really good. All right, and your player of the game for Season 2 is Damian Lillard of the Portland Trailblazers. 36 points in this game, and he is 13 for 13. So now Robert Covington passes the ball to Damian Lillard, as we only got 25 seconds left, 24-second shot clock. He's going to shoot this in from long range, and this will be good. So now this is 104-31. So the Trailblazers here are going to win this game just to begin Season 2. And Carmelo Anthony made the steal there. So he's going to shoot this in for 3, and that will count. So now this is 107-31. So Portland here is leading us by 76. So that's really, really good. So Gilgeous-Alexander dribbles the ball, and the game is over. The Portland Trailblazers win it at home to begin Season 2, as it's now 107-31 is the final score here in Portland, Oregon. So I think they won. They did win the previous game, which I'll also have the link in the video to the description. And I think we won. We also scored hundreds, if I'm not mistaken. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please stay tuned for more content, and we'll see you guys next time. We'll see you at Statistics. All right, Damian Lillard had 39 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 steals, 1 block on the day. Carmelo Anthony, 29 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 1 block on the day, and 2 dunks. CJ McCollum, 27 points, 1 assist, 2 steals on the day with a dunk. Afranee Simons had 12 points, 1 rebound, 5 assists, 2 steals on the day, and 2 dunks as well. So Theo Mation had 9 points, 2 assists on the day. Darius Bazley had 6 points, 1 assist, and 1 dunk there. So George Hill had 4 points, 3 assists there on the day. And Al Horford just had 4 points. So with that being said, we'll show you the next episode. And for the next matchup, the Memphis Grizzlies will be traveling to Minneapolis, Minnesota to take on the Minnesota Timberwolves. That wraps it up, everybody, and we'll see you guys soon. Peace out.